Hello and welcome to another special video review, and today we've got Unique Toys 0405, No Minds and Unhappy, and Day and Night. So this is gonna be like a 4-figure feature. So yeah, this is Unique Toys legend size figures, their version of No Mind. I guess No Mind is Ape Face, and Unhappy is a Highbrow. And Day and Night is actually Snapdragon and Cerebro. So they are legend size figures. Really awesome. I love this. The whole legend size figures of DX9, Unique Toys, and what's the other one? Iron Factory. I just love the series. But Unique Toys have always been on top for me. So I'm really happy to get this. Both sets, they came out together at the same time, so you can get them right now in stores. So yeah, let's crack it open. So first off, let's try No Minds and Unhappy. I don't know why they chose those sets, those names, I guess. Day and Night, yeah, No Minds and Unhappy. Okay, No Minds I would have guessed would have gone with Cerebro, No Mind, and Unhappy maybe with the Highbrow, because I think we did name him like Trigger Happy at one point in the new series, whatever. And Day and Night would have gone like, I don't know, with Ape Face and Snapdragon, which are triple changer, legend size triple changer, and their transformation is just so awesome. Alright, so enough talking. So let's check out the box. I really want to open this, but I don't want to skip steps. So alright, the box, simple, nice, black and white, some colors, choking hazard, don't swallow, nothing else. We do have some screenshots on the back. Ape Face, Highbrow, warning, choking hazard. Yeah, gotta be stupid to eat those things anyway. Yeah, alright, open this box. Yoink, nothing in. Let's set this aside. So we've got instructions and guns. Cool guns. Yoink. Instructions really simple. One sheet, not too much to it. So we got on top Highbrow, underneath we've got Ape Face. That's it. Quite simple. And the weapons. Yoink, yoink, yoink. We got two great weapons for Highbrow, which are looking like sort of Gatling guns. Can we focus? Yeah. Sort of Gatling guns. I don't know. They look kind of cool. No paint details, so it's just two guns. We do have some pegs on the side. I don't know if they can... Do they? No. It's too big. It's just a detail. So, yeah, two Gatling guns for Highbrow. Set those aside. And we've got one bigger red gun for Ape Face. Now, Ape Face also has two swords within the figure, and these swords can combine with the gun to give him like a sort of crossbow looking gun, but we'll come back to this later. So yeah, cool gun. This one has actually some paint, so it's nice. So it's a red gun with metallic gray paint. So yeah, it actually looks nice. And let's pop the figure open. Highbrow, Ape Face. And yeah, they look really freaking cool. Just love these figures. Like I said, Unique Toys, to me, have been the front runner-up for the best looking and better quality legend size figures. These are the ones. The sheer the plastic quality is amazing. Transformation is always very interesting and in depth. Like this figure took me a while just to figure it out. I wasn't using the instruction because I'm like that, and it took me a while to figure this one out. But yeah, really cool. Highbrow is a bit simpler, but still has some nice intricate transformation with it. So yeah, well, check out the details. Just Eyebrow's face is just amazing, like all metallic with the blue shades. Looks so good. Yeah, motorbike passing by. Yeah, it's a great day, so the window's open, so stuff happens. Big chunky feet. I'm not too much of a fan of those, but yeah, we do have some pivot like this, so it's kind of cool. We do have a landing gear for when it's in the highbrow in the plane mode. We do have the door opening up right here, showing up the codes. It's just too bad that the codes doesn't work like the original one. The original one, you had like nothing in, and when you placed the head in, then the numbers showed up, like the graphics. It was cool. Cool gimmick back then, you know. Really gimmicky, but yeah. Articulation, the head doesn't move at all, but yeah, you can remove it. Arms are on ball joints. We do have the elbows roller, kind of big, but yeah. We do have another ball joint for the elbow. We do have some waist swivel, but like just above the crotch and above the waist, so it's kind of odd, but yeah, it's mostly for transformation. The legs does the split. It's also on ball joints. We have another ball joint at the knee that bends 90 degrees, and the foot is on a ball joint, so it does swivel left, right, up, down a little bit. And yeah, for the Headmaster, because they are all Headmasters, so like I said, amazing looking head, and you can just transform them into a tiny looking Headmaster. Obviously there's no articulation beside the leg bending like this, so yeah, still a cool figure, still a cool gimmick. And let's just put it back, set it aside. Ape face. Oh man, the transformation with this guy was intricate and really amazing. So yeah, cool head. It does pivot just a little bit. Oh, does it? Oh yeah, it does pivot much more. So yeah, we can pivot 360. It's just the head does, yeah, it does come out a little bit. We do have a joint at the shoulder that goes like this. We do have a ball joint at the shoulder, ball joint at the elbow. We do have some wrist articulation like this, but it's mostly for transformation, so yeah, it's not really good. We do have some waist swivel, actually a good waist swivel. We do have a ball joint to the legs, so he does the split. The leg does bend forward like this, back like this. The knee can bend 90 degrees, but there's the fist that kind of bumps in. But you can just put the fist down like this, so it gives him a better heel. But yeah, much wider leg. But then the knee will bend 90 degrees. And the foot is also on a joint like this and a ball joint. So a lot of articulation with these guys. And like I said, he does come with swords. You can pop them out and, you know, place them in his fists. So it gives him like tiny daggers. Dagger sword. These need to be there on the legs for the vehicle transformation. But yeah, still cool. So we got knives. And like I said, we can combine with the weapon and give the weapon some wings. So bring the other one like so, and put him in Zan. Yoink. So now he has a sort of crossbow looking gun, which is still, well, really cool. So let's set him aside. And I forgot just to give Highbrow his weapons, so we can place them on his hands. Like so. So now they are all weaponized. Yar. Alright. Next up is Night and Day. So Cerebro and Snapdragon. And to me, Snapdragon is my favorites of the lot. Cerebro's pretty cool. Ape Face pretty cool. Highbrows is okay. Too simple for my taste, and big feet and whatever. But yeah, Snapdragon, awesome. Again, the same type of box. Choking hazard in the underneath. Some photos in the back. Nothing else. So let's crack it open. Yoink. We do have swords for Cerebro, and to me, they're kind of useless. I don't like them at all. Let's just move to the instruction first, but yeah, we do have instructions. So on top, we have Cerebro. Underneath, we have Snapdragon. simple enough. Transformation for Snapdragon is quite intricate, and is really a nice puzzle to figure out, you know. And swords, like I said, I don't like them. First off, they're not identical. Focus. Come on. Focus. Yeah. So we got one red plain sword and one translucent one. I really don't like that. Make them identical or not. Give them, you know. He always has swords in his body mode. So these ones are pretty useless. It's given like 4 swords for no reason. I mean, those look better as swords, but the other one are pretty cool too, you know. So I don't know why they gave him like 2 more sets of swords. So yeah, let's open this up. I'm gonna figure, throw this away. All right, so we got Cerebro and Snapdragon. Let's move them. Yoink, yoink, and can we focus? Yeah. So Snapdragon and Cerebro. Let's start with Cerebro. Nice head sculpt and focus. I want to show you the head sculpt. I want to show you the head. All right. So, like I said, a really nice head sculpt, like all gray with the metallic face and blue metallic visor. Nice detail. Head does move a little bit, but it's hindered by everything. You need to move this open, so give him not even close. So yeah, everything just hinders. So you can't move the head much. We do have ball joints at the arm, and the shoulder can move like this. We do have a ball joint at the elbow. And like I said, these are the the transform head ears, but they also can be pulled out and make swords. So it's kind of useless to have translucent and even different colored swords. Anyway, so we do have waist articulation, a waist roll. We do have ball joint legs like this, and the legs does move like this. We do have a double jointed knee, so it can bend like this and like this, which is really nice. And we do have some swivel at the feet, and the swivel is, I thought it was part of the transformation. So again, without using instructions, I was trying to move this on the side of the face, which was absolutely impossible, and didn't understand the transformation at all. But yeah, it's not. So I'll come back to this later. And again, we can remove the Headmaster and come transform, and we have a little guy, which is kind of cool. And yeah, like I said, there's actually a moving peg, but like I said, oh okay, yeah, we can move, but like I said, it just pegs into everything. We do have again the stats that can be moved around, but then again, like I said, everything just gets in the way from moving the head around. So like I said, we do have the ears that can be pulled out and used as swords. So to me, these ones are useless. So yeah, you can leave the swords open and make them like this, and just like is it in? Yeah, okay. And then give him the other sword, so he's more weaponized, but yeah, whatever. It works. Okay, let's put him in the back. And I totally forgot to show the Headmaster from Ape Face, so let's pull out. Focus. Yeah, Ape Face faces. So yeah, again, nice metallic visor, red eyes with the metallic faceplate. In the back, we do have the gorilla mode face, and again, if we split it open, we do have a tiny robot. Again, the head is articulated, so just push it back in, it kind of pops out for no reason. So you just put the head back in, and again, we do have the stats that are really hard to pull out. And can we, yeah, okay, I got it. So we do have these stats again, same gimmick. Alright, and finally, my favorite of the lot, Snapdragon. Now he comes in the box like this, so you need to maybe pop out these weapons to give him the articulation on the arms. So you can, you know, give him like this. Now we have elbow joints. And yeah, I don't like much the head, cone head looking thing, but it's still cool. We have these seekers with the cone heads, but yeah, Snapdragon transformation and everything is just so great. We do have Ed that moves side to side. Not by much though, because this one has a different pin than all the other one. So we could exchange all their heads together except for this one, because this one is a round pin with two other pins. So when you plug it in like this, it only moves side to side like this. And this one won't fit into their holes, so it's kind of odd. But yeah, really nice figure, nice details. We do have, again, the stats on the stomach. And we do have these thing that moves out of the way for articulation. We do have ball joints at the upper shoulder, ball joints at the elbow. The wrist is on a ball joint also, so it can move down. We do have waist articulation. We do have ball joints at the legs like this. We do have the legs like this. The knee is a single ball joint, so it moves 90 degrees. And the foot is also on a ball joint, so it does move all the way around. And yeah, we can show the head in robot mode. Now the robot mode looks, yeah, kind of looks like a guy in a sarcophagus. It's just odd. It really is odd. But yeah, we don't buy them for the Headmasters, So let's put it back. And yeah, we can remove the wings, and the wings can be held as guns. The wings can be popped like this and used in other ways. Make them like wider wings. So yeah, it's your choice. It's your figure. So yeah, really cool figure set. Amazing figure set. And for size comparison, so here's all the they're all unique toys. So here's some more unique toys. We've got this one, I forgot his name, I don't care. We've got the crocodile. It looks really cool. He's one of my favorite. We've got Iron Factory Bridge Watcher, which is Shockwave. We've got here another unique toys, Chrome Dome. Oh, highbrow just fell. So we've got Chrome Dome. We've got DX9 Starscream. Iron Factories Muramasa, the Black Drift. We got another DX9 RC. And just for the fun of it, we've got a legend size forget his name. Jesus. Anyway, they all are amazing, and they fit in the legend size, so it's pretty cool. So if you own the sets, like I said, they're all mixed from different companies, and I think they still all fit together really nicely. And this is what I love about this line. It's just so amazing. So transformation now. Transformation is really freaking cool. So let's get started. Which figure? Alright, transformation. Let's start with highbrow, the easiest one. So first up, remove the guns and remove the Headmaster. So simple as it is right now. Alright, first up, let's start with the backpack. Open up this panel right here, and then unpeg the waist panel right here, and everything unfolds like so. Bring this down, open up the cockpit, bring the nose cone out, close it back in. Well, before closing in, you can put the Headmaster in the seat, so like so. Alright, for the arms, bring them down like so. And bit complicated here, just slide the rotor down, and then you need to move them on the side like this and open them up so that the wings pegs inside of the forearm. Let's focus. So peg it in like so. So let's do it again on the other side. So bring the rotor down, hold the top shoulder and rotate the whole thing so that the arms are on the side and the wings pegs inside of the arms. So we've got the arms done now. Bring this panel down for clearance. Bring this straight like this. Inside of the legs, we've got this white piece. This is the landing gear. So flip this out, close the feet in, and peg them together. Now this is a really tight fit, so make sure everything is pegged perfectly, like so. And next up, you can see the waist has a sliding joint. As you slide the joint in, the panel right here is gonna fit inside of the legs, like so. So it went inside, and then you want to close it in like this, and there's a big square that's gonna fit inside of the crotch, like so. Next up, you have pegs on either side of the thighs that will peg inside of the hands, like so, like so. And now we have highbrow in vehicle mode completed. We can give him his gun inside of the wings. The connection is really freaking tight, so be careful, mindful of this. And yeah, the other one in like so. Alright, so we've got highbrow in vehicle mode completed. And yeah, the helicopter jet thingy is really nice. The rotor are a bit small for my taste, but they're okay. And the tail fin is huge, but then highbrow always had a big tail fin. There's no articulation or whatsoever for it. We only have the cockpit that opens up for the Headmaster and closes. Pretty much it. When the rotor spins, and that's it. That all. So yeah, it just stands there and does nothing. Alright, let's move on with Cerebro. Cerebro, we can leave the swords in, but they'll get in the way, so let's just pop it open. First up, turn the antennas so that they face pointing the outer hands as spikes. So you can leave the head in, it's okay. So let's start up with the waist. Move it down like this and move it down like this so that the waist becomes flat underneath like this. Next up, you want to bring the ball joint at the knees and bring it all the way down like so. Same thing on the other side. Bring this down, and on the back of the heels, there's like two pegs that lines up that will peg inside of the crotch. So bring it like this and peg it inside of the crotch, like so. Oops, one sword. And next up, you want to bring, open up this panel just a little bit, like this is enough. And like just fade off. And just flip the head of the whole thing up like this and close it back in. So now we have the head reveal. Next up, you want to bring this shoulder like this, close it in like this, and at this joint right here, just pull the arm out like this. And there's a large peg on the inside of the forearm that will peg inside of the thigh. So like this. Same thing on the other side, so move it in, bring it up, close it in on the legs. And yeah, the back legs just allows to peg off. But yeah, straight up the ears. And we have the head of Cerebro mode. So yeah, it looks really cool. Instruction says we can peg the swords inside of the hands like this on the side. Personally, I don't like the look of it. But yeah, this is the instruction for you. So yeah, really cool head sculpt. There's nothing to it. It's just a head. We do have neck rotation, I guess. But yeah, I don't have Fort Max, so I can't try it out. But I highly doubt it'll fit. It's much smaller. It's just a head with no body. Maybe one day we'll have a body. But yeah, so far it's only this. So Yeah, cool head. Smooth it on the side. Alright, let's move on with Ape Face. Ape Face, cool triple changer. So Ape Face and Snapdragon are triple changers. So I really love this. Alright, so first up, remove the gun. Easy. Remove the head. Easy. And let's start with the weakest mode at the jet. The jet is, yeah, not my favorite. So first up, bring the arms like this with the wings. Move the arms like this just for clearance. Open up the stats chest thingy. Move the wings straight like this. Move the canopy up like this. If you want, you can put the Headmaster in right now and close the canopy. Alright, next up you want to rotate the waist like this, bring it up like this, flip this panel out and close it back in so that the panel goes down like this. Rotate the legs like this, bring the legs and rotate it like this. You can peg them together right now, so there's a tiny peg in between. Bring the feet straight up like this, move the swords like this, and this is going to be like the sort of tail fins. Sort of. Bring the fists open up like this, bring them down on the knees. Finally, move the arms out a little bit. Once the legs are pegged in, there's a tiny double peg right here between the legs. This will peg inside of this panel right here. So bring it all the way up like this. Make sure everything remains pegged. And yeah, like this. So the feet remain straight. This needs to be opened up. Come on, peg in. Alright, so these are tail fins. And next up you want to bring this like this. Flip the arms all the way around so that the fist plugs inside of this peg right here. And yoink. One down. Flip this around. Plug it in. And now we have Ape Face in jet mode completed. So yeah, like I said, not the best. It looks like a sort of managed to hold together jet mode, but I really don't like it. You can take the gun and peg it underneath the nose cone, but yeah, it's still a really ugly jet. Like tiny wings, long cockpit, huge back with tiny tail fins. Yeah, not the best. And there's nothing to it beside the cockpit that opens up with the Headmaster inside, which is really hard to pull out once it's in. Alright, I'm gonna take it out, remove the gun, and now let's transform it into a robot ape. Now the robot ape is almost bring back the robot mode. So bring this down, unpeg the arms, close the wings, bring it all the way up like this, close the chest like this, close the wings on the side, move the arms up. So this is gonna be the front, this is gonna be the legs, so flip them open, flip it around, flip them open. So now we have the back legs, or the little legs. Next up, you want to unpeg the just the backpack, just rotate the waist around so that the thing here is closed, is on facing front. In the back, there's two pegs on the crotch. When you close the legs like this and flip it on the way on the side, there's a tiny peg hole that appears right here, so you peg it inside like this. You may want to remove the swords. This will help you a lot. So remove the swords. Alright, let's do this on the other side. So flip this in, flip this open, so now you see the reveal of the peg, and plug it on the crotch like this. Next up, you want to extend the arm, bring the feet on the forearm, extend the arm, close the feet on the forearm, bring this down like this, bring this down like this, and you can flip the just rotate the bicep like this. So now we have the robot ape done. You just have to give it Headmaster and turn it around, and now we have the ape done. And yeah, it's a robot ape, so don't expect too much of it, but it's still a really cool looking ape, you know. I really love it. Transformation is nice, robot is nice. Articulation, we do have rotation at the neck. We do have ball joint shoulder, a rotation at the bicep. We do have elbow joints and ball joint at the wrists. As for the legs, we do have ball joints at the upper legs, ball joint at the knee, and swivel at the feet. We don't have waist articulation much, but we do have a stomach articulation. So yeah, still a really, really cool figure, and I really love it. So let's put it on the side like this. Alright, this is the weapons for Ape Face. We can't give it a weapon in Ape mode, but yeah, it's the nape. Alright, Snapdragon. Snapdragon is my favorite of the lot, and the transformation is quite intricate, so bear with me. Remove the guns and split them into pieces. Well, I'll come back to this later. Alright, so we got Snapdragon like this. Remove the head. Pock. Like this. Let's try first the Dragon mode. Dragon mode is really nice. So open up the chest. Flip the jet cockpit up like this. And open this up like this. And flip the tail out like this. Bring the waist. Rotate it all the way around like this. Close the cockpit, the chest, like this. Move the legs down, just to get them out of the way. Move the waist up like this. So you have the feet like this. It's kind of a little goofy, but yeah. Next up, we want to take the waist and rotate it on the side, just like this. Yeah, it's kind of odd, but yeah, that's how it is. Bring on the back of the leg, open up the calves on both sides. Open up the calves. Oh, and yeah, these knee pieces will come off so easily. That's my main gripe with the figure. Like, they have no purpose and they are super annoying. Alright, so back to the legs. The calves are open. Bring the feet up. Bring the feet up like this. Now what you want to do is close the legs like this, bring it all the way in like this. So I'm gonna do it on the other side. So close the leg, flip it down, and close it like this. Next up, there's a tiny purple peg on both sides. This purple peg is gonna peg inside of the turquoise side right here. So peg it in, and it's gonna be really hard, but yeah, it does work like this. So same thing on the other side. Peg it in, force it a little like this. Next up, you want to bring the feet together, and underneath the one of the feet is gonna have a peg. So flip it out and close the peg together on themselves, like so. Now this joint loves to pop out, so it's just, there's nothing like really holding it, and it's my main gripe, but yeah, just deal with it for now. Bring the tiny arms down like this, and finally line this up and grab the head, and on these two square pegs, I'm gonna peg inside of the neck. So bring it in and boom, voila. Now we have the Snapdragon all done. But it doesn't end here. So bring up the wings. And as the wings, you can peg these like this. Or was it like this? Yeah, like this. Oops. So you take the big wing and plug the tip of the wing like this. And you want to just bring it all the way like this. Oops. So we got wings on the dragon, or was it? Yeah, I think it's on the other way around. So like this, or no, the other way. There's lots of ways, lots of replayability, so have fun with it. When dragon wings, wink. So let's do the same thing on the other side. So this tail, fin like this plugs in like this, and bring the wings in. Oops. Yoink. And yoink. Come on, peg it. One goes in, the other pops out. Let's just move this. Alright, so this looks much better. Alright. So yeah, there's a lot of configuration you can have, but yeah, you can play with it as you want. Move the wings. Like I said, the only thing is this part right here that really bothers me a lot. It's just, there's nothing much to it. It's just yoinky. Still a really cool dragon figure. The mouth does open, close. These knee pads, you can move them down a little bit up. You can have some decent up and down movement. The tiny paws do rotate up and down. We do have this movement right here. We do have ball joints at the knees and the thighs. And the tail can rotate like this, I guess. Wiggle up and down, and yeah. That's pretty much it for the dragon mode. And yeah, we can transform it also into a jet mode. So let's bring this up, bring this in, bring this up, rotate this all the way around like this. Move the hands up like this, move the hands up like this. Remove the Headmaster. You want to bring this on the side. Bring the legs all the way straight, and on the side of the leg there's a peg that will peg onto the knees. Here we focus. So yeah, plug this inside of the knees. I like to rotate this like this. So bring this all the way up like this. Peg it on the side. Move this like this. Just remain plugged in. This flips up, this like this, and then you can bring the wings like so, and plug them in normally as they should. So let's bring this up, plug that in, and plug this in. And now we have cool jet, and we can open up the chest and put the Headmaster in. And yeah, cool jet. There's not much to it. There's no wheels or anything, so yeah. Let's remove this. So a really cool set of jets and everything. Here's legend size wheelie for comparison in vehicle mode. We've got the crocodile from Unique Toys. We've got Hardhead Tank right here. We've got, again, Unique Toys Chrome Dome. And we have like DX9s, legend size, or Palm and whatever. DX9s, Starscream, and DX9s RC. So, yeah. Like it's a really cool set. The figures are really freaking nice, amazing. I love the transformation from the triple changer. They are really intricate, really awesome. The quality is beyond everything that we've got from a lot of companies. So yeah, a lot of replayability, quality, and everything is just such a nice set. So yeah, I do highly recommend this. Go and pick it up. It's amazing. So yeah, there's not much else to say. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next time.